Welcome to the Range Rover France Sail Grand Prix in Saint-Tropez. Now we're expecting the classic Mistral in this area of the Mediterranean this weekend. The teams have been out practicing. Let's walk around the base and see if they're ready for racing Riviera style. After a successful 4-race day in Copenhagen, SailGP Race Management has just announced that they're going to go for a Super Sunday, which means 3 fleet races followed by that final race. As you can see behind me, Australia is craning out and they're still holding on to the top of the leaderboard after a bit of a shaky Copenhagen with some crew changes. Let's go have a chat to the team to see if they're in fine form for this weekend. Look busy, I'm coming. I'm looking for King Kyle.
Oh, he's down there.
Oh, classic Kyle, just sipping on coffee. How you going, mate?
Yeah, I'm good.
The team kind of missed you in Copenhagen. I hear congratulations in Nordic. Are you happy to share why you missed the event?
So I got a call 20 minutes before the start from the missus saying she's going to hospital and having a baby. So that was a bit of a surprise to me. So went back to Sweden, 3-hour drive, and got there in time. So the next morning we had a little boy. So good news.
Well, congratulations. And are you excited to be back here racing F50s?
Yeah, no, really excited. I mean, it was tough to watch the racing on the sidelines at the last one, and yeah, can't wait to get back into it.
And the Aussie's going to be on fine form this weekend. We're expecting a picket fence.
I don't think so, but I mean, we're pretty sick of watching the Kiwis win, and you know, they've kind of stepped it up a bit, so we want to try and you know, knock them off and get back on top.
We'll keep pumping that caffeine and we'll see you out there.
Cheers.
Thanks, Kyle. After back-to-back event wins, the New Zealand team are really encroaching on those Australians at the top of the leaderboard. Just 4 points in it to knock them off. So I'm sure they're hoping for another great weekend here in Saint-Tropez. I've heard that they are hitting some top speeds out here. So let's go have a chat and see how their week has been preparing for racing. Spotted Pete hanging out his wetsuit. Part of the job, I'm sure. Hello.
Just washing.
That's okay. That's a good thing to be doing, washing your clothes. How's training been?
Yeah, it's a nice day out there today. Yeah, a bit of breeze came in later on, so it made life a little bit harder on the boat handling. It's obviously the first time we started that configuration for a while, so I think everyone was finding their feet a little bit.
I heard you might have hit 50 knots in training.
Yeah, I think we hit 50 knots down one of the reaches. I think we got very close to hitting 50 knots in a pre-start with Andy to leeward, so yeah, it's just getting comfortable in these boats, you know. We're yeah, pretty happy with how we're going today, but plenty to go back and review.
Try out that wetsuit and have fun racing.
Perfect, thanks.
So the New Zealand team is actually sharing their tent this weekend with the Denmark SailGP team presented by Rockwool. Now, Denmark have had 2 third places, so I'm sure they're hoping to move up in the racing. Let's go have a chat to one of the sailors and see if they're ready for racing. Hello. Can I have a quick chat? How is Saint-Tropez?
It's good. Like it.
And the sailing's been good too?
Yeah, it was really fun today. It was pretty gusty, but it was cool.
You looking forward to this weekend's racing?
Yeah, a lot. Feels like we're on a roll, so I'm gonna keep it up.
Yeah, 2 podium races. I'm sure you want to like move up the leaderboard though a little bit, hey?
Yeah, it's been close. The first one in Portsmouth was really close. So.
And in those gusty conditions, is the grinder's job harder?
Yeah, it gets a little bit harder then, because then you're gonna move the clue a lot more. You know, we're strong, so we're ready for it.
You've been doing lots of training then?
Yeah, a lot of training.
Oh, well, good luck this weekend, and good to see you got lots of power ready to go on the Danish team.
Thank you.
Thanks. The Canada SailGP team. Now, they started the season off pretty strong with 2 podium finishes, but they've struggled the last 2 events. Is it this weekend that they can finally get back on the podium? Let's hear what Phil Robertson had to say in the press conference.
Like we come here to race and we want to do more racing, and if we can squeeze more racing into the window, then yeah, we're super happy to be racing it.
So after a rough event in Copenhagen, the British team, they got their boat back together and were ready for practice racing, but unfortunately they've succumbed to some more structural damage to their centre pod. So as you can see behind me, the tech team's working hard to make sure that they are ready to go for the first race this weekend. We caught up with Ben in the press conference to find out more.
Fortunately, yesterday we snapped a jib sheet, which then recoiled, and the knock-on effect of that was we caused some more delamination to the boat, so the boat's out of action today.
The British team also gathered with their friends and colleagues of the Commonwealth nation to pay their respects to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II following the sad news of her passing.
I think looking at all of the response to what's happened in the last 24 hours, I think there were some incredible attributes that were made of the Queen, or what she stood for, you know, such as devotion, service, humility, respect, humour, endurement and perseverance. It was a wonderful moment. Earlier today we had a 3 minutes of silence with the Commonwealth teams. And I just really wanted to thank those teams for joining us in that moment of remembrance.
So France SailGP team made their first podium in Copenhagen, and this will also be the first time that Quinton will be racing on home waters. So let's go have a chat and see if he is ready to take on the home waters and give the crowds something to cheer for. It's a deep conversation. We'll just let him finish. Hello, do you have 2 minutes? Just a quick one. How's it going racing on home waters?
Yeah, it was really good. A bit tough today, kind of choppy conditions. It's not really easy with the F50 when it's choppy, but yeah, really good. I mean, just to be at home and seeing friends and fans, and that's super cool.
In France, sailing is pretty big, hey? We're expecting a big crowd this weekend?
And everyone in France are looking after SailGP, so I mean, we'll see, but I'm pretty confident there will be a huge crowd this weekend.
And this is your first event as a driver on home waters, yeah?
Yeah, exactly, Lisa. No pressure.
No pressure at all. You made your first podium in Copenhagen. I'm sure you're good. Are you gunning for that top spot this weekend?
Yeah, sure. Every time. It's not because we are in France. It would be better because it's in France, but every time when we are coming at a Grand Prix since 3 now, I mean the 3 last event we were kind of improving. So every time we are looking for the best spot, and yeah, we'll see this weekend. But we have a lot of work before.
Well, I'll let you get to work then, and good luck with the preparation.
Yeah, thank you,
Thanks,
Lisa.
nice to see you. Bye. Now, the United States SailGP team has struggled a little bit this season, but in Copenhagen they showed a little bit more promise, trying to put things together a little bit more. So let's hear what Jimmy had to say in the press conference.
It really comes down to the team that can collectively put it all together and put clean, consistent races out there.
So the United States SailGP team have actually been in Saint-Tropez training for a little bit longer than some of the other teams because they had a really exciting activation with Oracle Red Bull Racing, having Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez come out on the F50. So the USA team headed out on the water alongside the Australian team, those defending champions. They went head to head in some drag racing to find out which driver was faster on water, but it looked like they had an absolutely fantastic time tearing around on the Mediterranean Sea. Now the Swiss team, they're one event down with their new driver, Nathan Adderidge, and Seb has been sitting behind him as strategist. So they've actually had their female athlete, Lauren, doing the grinding. So let's see if they have the same configuration for this weekend. Something new also with the Swiss team is that they won the Impact League in Copenhagen. So let's see if they can go in on the water just as much as they're winning off the water. Hello, how are you going?
Fine, and you? How was the words?
Oh, it was good. It was tiring, but not as tiring as I'm sure it is going to be for you this weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be a great weekend. I think today was just amazing. We got some practicing, which was not the case in Copenhagen when we had no wind. And tomorrow looks fantastic again, so it's good for us.
And I heard that you guys won the Impact League in Copenhagen. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the team is working really hard, and I think it just shows that we want to win in the Impact League and we want to win as well on the water, and it's good to see some hard work paying off.
Are we going to see you driving, strategy, grinding? What are you going to be doing this weekend?
Everything is a secret. You'll see.
Okay, we'll have to wait and see, and so will the fans at home. So thanks for your time and good luck with all the preparation.
Thank you.
All right, let's head to the SailGP Insights container to talk to a data analyst to see what the data is telling us for this weekend. Hi. So David, what is the practice sessions telling us? Who's looking good out there?
Yeah, I think Spain have been stepping up. They've trained maybe 30 starts today.
So daily, do you send the team's data reports so that, and are they always hassling you coming in here asking for more information?
Yeah, they come in, but yeah, it usually takes about an hour, 2 hours to kind of really go to fine grain and find what to say and find trends. Yeah. At the moment, we've been pretty calm. We had Jordy here like 5 minutes ago.
And everyone gets to look at everyone else's data, right? The teams don't get their own data.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody can compare. Spain, probably other guys have been dissecting every other team and looking at everybody else.
Well, I have to always give my predictions, but I'd like to hear who are your top 3 for this weekend in order.
So in SailGP Deep Dive podcast, I actually already gave that one, so I can't defer. I predicted like a final similar to what we've seen in the 2 first events. GBR, I think are long due to be in the final and probably win it.
and I think Australia and New Zealand will be in there. I'm changing from the deep dive. You should watch it and see what I got wrong or what I changed.
Well, they actually also happen to be my predictions for this weekend, so at least we're in agreement, so we can go down together.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, thanks for your time, and we'll let you get those data reports out.
Thank you very
Thanks, heaps. The Spanish, they've been struggling with their speed, their manoeuvres and getting off the start line, but I've heard in practice that they might be turning that form around. So let's go see if we can chat to their driver, Jordi, before they crane the F50 out of the water. Hello. How are you going?
Estás muy bien, ¿y tú?
Muy bien. Are you excited for this weekend's racing?
Really excited, yes.
Yeah. The data analyst told me that you guys have been studying pretty hard and ready to go.
We've been studying a lot, and yeah, already today we saw an improvement. Obviously, looking a lot forward.
Can you tell me your secrets?
We don't have many at this moment, but today we started to really. Today was probably the first day out there we felt confident.
Have you sailed with the 18-meter wing?
I've sailed one day in Bermuda and was pretty light, so never really sailed it on the strong wind. But yeah, looking also forward.
Oh, well, good luck and have fun getting off that start line, huh?
Thank you very much. Gracias.
Thanks, Jordi. As you heard me saying there, I'm pretty much in agreement with David's predictions, but I'm just going to go a little bit rogue. I'm going to say in third place, the New Zealand team, followed by the home team, France, in second place. And I think those Australians will be back on form with their normal lineup and will come away with the event win. Well, that's it for the tech walk for the Range Rover France Sail Grand Prix in Saint-Tropez. I can't wait for all the action this weekend, and I want to know where you'll be watching from, so let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.